All right, hi everybody. What is it? Day today? Wait, that's not day 6. It's like day 7 now. Day 7. Jesus. All right, we are at day 7 of the Wiki Warehouse Customs Tournament. I am joined today by.
Queue up the
Uh,
queue up 1 week, please. Someone's
yeah.
gonna get that joke.
Queue up 1 week. I know. I thought you were gonna make a reference about like Mr. Krabs, with the day 3. Give it up for day 3. This is not the right host. I just gotta and fix that up real quick. I am
Believe it or
joined
not,
today. Yeah.
I've never seen a single episode of SpongeBob.
Jesus Christ, you're missing out, dude. It's a good show. Like even by today's standards, it's like a damn good show. For real, for real. But
I
anyway, yeah. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I know. I was just gonna say like I am joined today by Jinx KB. It's gonna be co-hosting with me today on this wonderful day of the Wiki Warehouse Customs Tournament. We've only got the one game today, but it's gonna be a damn good one. We have Butterking versus Babydaisylover. I'm gonna go ahead and show off the brackets here real quick. Yep. So we are at was at quarterfinals. Um, Burger King and Babydaisylover are going to be facing off to see who goes to semifinals, which should be really hype. Um, we're also going
you
to
know
be.
Butter has liked random. I haven't been un I regret to say I haven't been keeping track of what Daisy's been playing.
Daisy has played once and has went 2-0 with Edgar, which is.
Oh, I heard of. I'm dying to go back and see that because I was hoping he would get a couple matches.
Oh yeah, that really was a game. That was really awesome. The first Edgar we saw was a 2-0. It was really really fantastic. You should have been there. Um, but we are gonna go ahead and go to the table now. Hold on just a second. Uh, we are gonna see Butter King on the left and Babydaisylover on the right. We both have our cards. We know Butter King likes to go random first pick, and Edgar's gonna come out from Babydaisylover. Um, this is the only character we've seen them pick, but my God, is it a good character on him? They've really been able to put in the work. Oh, we're gonna see Swiper. Oh, this is fitting actually. I think this might be the first Swiper we see from
Nice.
Butter King. Actually,
I've I know he's shown up one other time. I know he was one of the ones to look out for. Uh, Read over the deck. Can't say I have ever seen it in practice.
you mean like Swiper or Butter King Swiper?
Yes.
Just yes, that's a good answer. um, yeah, so that's what we're gonna be seeing today. This should be interesting. So I bet we've seen a couple times before. Actually, we've seen a mirror match, and we've seen a solo game versus Bean, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I have got to go back through these.
You've been missing out,
Okay.
buddy.
So
Some
yeah. So
really good
cannot
games.
gain heritage on the first turn because he's moving away from Adam, but setting up the apartment.
That is going to help
And we
quite a lot, especially since we do
we
want
do
to be
have
stacking items there.
a first turn fate, kind of dangerous with that character, but probably wants to cut off some options before he can gain too much power.
Perhaps. I know for myself I really don't like fading Swiper early. Uh just because like he's just gonna need the one card to start stacking items and then stealing them. It's really risky. I haven't seen it pay off, honestly.
Exactly, but going for the power, the discard. Oh wow, we are racking up some heritage early. I did see after the fact that there was the general consensus. Edgar can be very speedy when he has to.
Oh, definitely. Edgar's a very fast character and I'm actually honestly surprised that we haven't seen him in the tournament until Babydaisylover pulled him. Edgar is very, very fast. There is
But we
not a
have
lot that can.
choice of 2 Aristocats.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not a lot that can stop him, but that's one of them. That's one of the cards that can stop him. I think the ability is,
Chose to not stack them at Madam's location.
that's interesting. I think we want to utilize the first ability more. We want to keep him safe and block that move hero. I think advanced calculations is being played. I think we're looking for an item here. That's a lot of effects getting milled.
Yeah.
Still
Still a very dangerous gambit to have it on the far side, because I believe one of the cards is a heritage for every spot separating the two, which is right now more than if there were none on the board at all. And we have Dora.
That is no, that's not Dora. That's Rope, but it could play Dora, which we might see. No, Stars coming down. Gonna discard the hiding spot. Not too bad either.
Those hiding spots are so important.
Swiper's primary way of dealing with heroes, the other one being to straight up defeat them.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and all that milling can get some good stuff back into Edgar's deck very soon.
That's gonna suck for Edgar. Swiper play the hiding spot and a bush on the same turn, accidentally setting up the swipe. That is risky. We're not seeing Edgar go to the manor as often. Interesting.
There's that kitty I was talking about.
But the issue is Toulouse does kind of stop him. He's only going to be able to gain 1 heritage per turn off of Toulouse, which is going to be really good for a swiper. I think that is why we wanted to keep him away. Blocking that move hero as well, really good, because Edgar could have simply went to the stable and moved Toulouse out of Bonne Famille's location. That would have sucked. The first swipe, there it is.
And in general, making that not a very appealing location if you do need to go there to Fate and nothing else.
Oh yeah, definitely. We are going to see a Fate here. First swipe and a Fate. This is looking a little scary for Edgar. What are we going to see here? My camera doesn't... Oh, George's legal advice. That's going to be a strong one. Definitely very, very strong.
Especially with the heritage being crippled as it is, he's making him work for it to get it back.
Oh yeah.
We have another mill, although it looks like we have a way of cat murder that just went into Edgar's hand.
It does look like it. Gotta have to put some cards back on top here. Gotta discard a couple. Crème de la crème à la Edgar gets discarded. We did it and Dora comes out as Fate. Ooh, this is going to be pretty good. Dora here, though, cannot steal the star. We're using Dora here. We're gonna block that top Fate. I think Edgar wants to get some pressure off of him. Pretty good choice. I don't know. Benny is still in a scary spot, but I think it's manageable. You're gonna
Makes sense. I'm surprised he just guarded that creme de la creme to possibly get more use out of the stable. If he wasn't, but maybe he's planning on getting rid of him next turn.
Yeah,
got more.
That is what I assumed.
More attached items going out at the spot that is already very well set up.
Yeah, this is gonna look like a pretty good game for Swiper. Already got that second item attached. Not enough power, but the setup is there. Going to the old mill. That's what we're gonna see here. We are gonna see Toulouse bite the dust. And we probably have another card here to play. Nope. We're just going to draw, and next turn. Ooh, I think this is going to be a back-to-back Fate. That's probably gonna hurt quite a bit. Magic Carpet Ride and Fufu are gonna come out.
We already have two of the big four down. He really is trying to keep that stable cupboard, but Madam cannot be cremmed, or most of the tools doesn't work there actually, so that's a very devastating play if you can't move her out.
Yeah, she can't be defeated. She can't be moved. This is going to suck quite a bit for Edgar. But we are going to serve her and then go for the fate. That stable is looking a little better. Tico here is going to be pretty nice. We're going to be able to move Benny out of the bush's location, covering more actions and saving him from the bush. Don't know if we want to put him right next to the bush, however. That looks like a same turn swipe and move to the bush. Oh no, right, because it's not the same location anymore.
Are the players just playing really fast, or do we have a bit of an active fate war going on? Because it looks like Butter just moved to another fate location again.
Yeah, he's kind of cycling through these right now. He's doing a really good job at putting pressure on Edgar, which is what you want to see. Edgar can be extremely fast. I think we've seen that in those previous games. So it's always a good idea to shut him down before he can sneak up a victory. He's not to be underestimated, just like in the movie.
Yeah.
Ooh,
but like Tremaine, he has trouble getting rid of heroes for good.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking Tube is getting discarded here. Edgar's apartment is gonna do a lot less. What are we going to see here? Another fate. Yeah, this is aggressively fading. Oh, the map on Dora. The bush is there, but that is still a very powerful setup to have here. Yeah, we are gonna see the map on Dora. Have to see if she's able to take anything back though, or if she's gonna get her item swiped herself. Guess we will have to see. Swiper, I think we are going to, yep, same turn, just yoinking that map. That is going to suck quite a bit for Edgar. Here comes the fate. Duchess and Thomas O'Malley. Two very good cards. Yeah, Duchess definitely here is the better option.
I'm surprised O'Malley didn't go on Madam's location. But the Duchess, this game so far, Edgar has not been hoarding a lot of power.
He's been very tight on it right now. Ooh, we're gonna see Flashlight, and we did it come out. Flashlight can be good to get rid of those hiding spots, but aside from that, he could just, we did it to move Benny to Dora's, well, to Swiper's location. So that he wouldn't get a swipe next turn, but we're gonna use the Flashlight here, covering that fade back. I think this is gonna be it. We're gonna swipe that item. That is going to be ours, and we're gonna pay one for the glove. And we're going to draw, and oh, this is game! This is just game, he can't fate. Uh-oh.
We might... What are we seeing here?
Like, I don't think he can speedrun. This is gonna be it. We're gonna uncover the fate, but he has all three items. That is game.
Why on earth didn't he move to the cafe to play that?
He didn't have
he didn't have the power.
Yeah. He was very tight on power for like the longest time. So he kind of just had to go there if he wanted to play anything. Edgar is going to...
That's actually a pretty good point of realm design, not having power to play and uncover that fate action in the same term.
Yeah.
Definitely some thought put into that.
Yeah. Although Swallet isn't super proud of it, I think it's still a pretty solid custom. He's been saying how he wants to rework it. Well, I don't want to say he's not proud of it. That's a little like aggressive, but
I
um,
I think it. I mean, the first build was possibly a little too close to the movie, but I think it right now it's a perfect balance of game mechanics and flavor. I know he said it feels a little too gothal, but as I mentioned, the way of dealing with heroes is much more Tremaine-like.
mm-hmm.
So there's
He kind of like
I I think he's
circumvents
his own flavor. Ooh, Medusa,
and Ganon.
and so this is Ganon as opposed to Ganondorf.
Yes, he has been playing Ganondorf twice. This is his first Ganon. And we have Madame Medusa here as well. Uh, this should be quite interesting. Medusa was regarded to be pretty top tier, but we have not seen her a lot. This tournament, we've seen her maybe twice, 3 times.
She does have a lot of tools and gains power very easily. She does have a condition that you need to maintain, but she has a lot of tools to either prevent a lot of her fate deck if you're active about it, or regain control once she is set back. So she definitely has a bit of a skill ceiling, but take it from me, she is scary when played at full potential.
Mm-hmm, definitely. I have seen it before. Oh! Oh, this is going to be
She,
very strong. Master Sword's played here, mills the old man. Old man's going to be able to get played and play the Master Sword again, milling for 2 more. If we get Link this time, we get to fetch out. Well, we get to get Link and
Ganon's
attach.
board, why do you look upside down?
I should probably tell him.
But going back to Medusa, obviously Ursula has elements of this too, but she really only has the one card between searches and pulley. Medusa has arguably the best discard pile toolbox in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's got that search and she's got the pulley. Pretty nuts. Some very strong cards. Master Sword is going to be milling for 4 no links though, but we are getting closer. Dark Nut gets played. The second Dark Nut gets discarded. Gonna go ahead and skip to the next turn. Medusa aggressively fading here. We're gonna play Teddy. Gonna fetch out Penny here.
I am
Um,
usually not a fan of Teddy before the diamond is out on the table, just because you can move Penny to the cave, but that play a card is so helpful when you've got so many other great actions at the cave.
yeah, definitely. Plus,
It
she's
it's a
kind of
shame to lose
tight.
that too early.
Yeah, she's kind of tight on play a card actions anyway. She only has 1 per location, and the cave one being, coverable. Um, but I think we're probably gonna see Titty here early for that effect cost reduction, perhaps. Um, Taking a decision here. I think we're
That's
seeing
good.
Hylian Shield.
There's not a crocodile out, so it's unlikely we're gonna see a combo play at the pawn shop, which I've used many, many times.
I have I know people are gonna slap me. You can pester me, failure. But I haven't played too much of Medusa. I know how she works and I like her a lot. I've just never been able to play casually for like a really long time. But she's really cool, definitely. Uh, the first prophecy is completed. For Ganon, he's gonna want to then go ahead and defeat Princess Zelda. However, she does have the Hylian Shield to perform a Vanquish action at her location. We are gonna need to pay 4 power. Uh, no small feat indeed. Medusa goes to her pawn shop, plays the fireworks. We're gonna move Penny as well. Uh,
Fireworks, so setting up a location. And setting up the activate items at the pawn shop so you can use that move a hero to get Luke and Ellie Mae out of the way. I am a big fan of that. Speaking of whom,
Speaking of the devil, Luke comes up. Here he is. Ganon did use his Wallmaster here to clear out the old man so we can get access to that top if we do not want to let Medusa breathe here. She is doing really good though. We're gonna go ahead and use search. What are we fetching? We are getting the pulley back. Very nice. Here comes the fate. We got Boomerang and Villagers.
okay.
I think they're gonna be discussing how the order of things work. Probably gonna see a Villagers into Boomerang, if that's the ruling. I'm really sorry. I'm kind of rusty on that. Is it like cards revealed, one gets played, the other gets discarded, or is it cards get revealed, cards not played or discarded, and then you play the card? Because if that's the case, Villagers are gonna be able to play Boomerang. Oh, there's the bomb as well.
Yeah, if we go by the Love's First Kiss ruling, it is reveal 2, discard 1, then play the other, is how most cards in the official game work.
Okay. Now we have the option for bomb or Boomerang. We are going to see the bomb. Bomb does get triggered to reveal the top one. Oh, and here comes Link. Ooh, that is going to hurt again quite a lot. Playing Link to, where is it, Hyrule? Princess Zelda's ability is also going to trigger here. Because she does discard a card from Ganon's hand. Okay, I'm just gonna let him know. Gonna be able to discard a random card.
Yeah, sorry, Milkshake. You're gonna have to pick up most of the slack on Ganon. I do not know him nearly as well.
Don't worry. I am the creator. I can tell you everything you need to know about him. The situation here for Ganon is really tough. However,
we have a Rufus.
I think that's going to help quite a bit here. Very, very nice. The thing here is Ganon will be able to gain a lot of power. However, the longer these heroes stay on board, the harder they will be to defeat. There is the Triforce of Power that can allow Ganon to perform actions covered by heroes at its location. So that,
and we have a diamond.
And the return gets played. Next turn, Ganon will be able to play any number of allies as part of the same play card action.
So we've got a bunch of combo plays here. We have the fireworks set up, though currently unusable. Rufus is going to be need to be taken out somehow. Unusually, Medusa is not stacking very much power. She has Relentless, the gems, and Force Them to Like You. Don't usually see her struggling this much.
Yeah, we'll see how things go. Ganon just,
that might be a great going into the next turn.
Vandalism.
Now, Moonshine is interesting here. That might be a good way to force him to use Luke as a target, as opposed to Rufus. That would have forced quite the choice, but getting fireworks out of the realm, always a good idea.
We are going to see the reckless driving here. Going to gain that one
Again,
power.
Again, the condition was a good play, so you can get rid of Rufus right away. Storing that extra power up, which I don't believe he paid.
For the what? Sorry?
He paid one of them. Oh, nope. Teddy reduces it by 1 and he gained 1 at the location. I'm silly.
All good, all good. I guess that's what you really want to see. A Teddy Boomerang gets played here. Octorok is going to be disabled as long as Link has his Boomerang. And that's going to allow Princess Zelda to discard a card from Ganon's hand. The fated duo, Triforce of Wisdom and Courage here. That is a deadly combo, especially early game. Darknight's gonna move up. When Reincarnation comes down, this is going to help him quite a lot. He's gonna be able to gain 4 power here. Gonna be able to come back a little from his predicament. Wicked Magic's gets discarded, and here comes the Fate.
Really, May. I think we're probably going to see Message in a Bottle here.
Most likely. I would not be surprised. We're going to go ahead and move Penny way, way far away from the cave. Unless
does come with the downside of uncovering that location, though. I haven't really seen it before, but having Teddy at the orphanage is a good way to make sure that those reckless drivings are cheaper, so you can keep control of that top Fate there. We're seeing a blaster.
Ooh, Bernard gets
much more
blasted.
effective than in the movie.
Oh yeah, at least you can aim in this game. We are gonna see another Fate. That does suck quite a bit for the heroes here. For Ganon, actually. The heroes on Ganon's side are having a blast right now. We're gonna see Bomb and Old Man. Old Man can cover action, so that is nice. However, Bomb will be able to add more pressure. No, we are gonna see Old Man. We are gonna see the cover here. At Darknight's location, he's gonna be able to defeat and gain some advantage off of that. We are gonna see that happen right now. We'll reveal the top 3, add 1, discard the rest. What are we seeing here? Wicked Magic.
Also notable.
Ooh.
That
is going to be really strong. Trident of Evil. Very powerful card. Ganon has a lot of low strength allies. Trident of Evil allows him to just boost them up so high and take down some very powerful heroes. And we are seeing Wallmaster here. For the Boomerang. Very strong. Octorok comes back live. We have 4 strength at that location right now. All we need... Oh, right, we can't discard it. Oh, Darklink's gonna come down instead. He's gonna be able to discard cards, no matter the ability. Sorry, you were saying something. I did cut you off there. I'm really sorry. Did you,
Not at all. I was just saying, we saw him get that pulley off of the search. He is being very careful about when he's playing it and how he's using it. Do you have Penny over and taking advantage of Luke with a force them to like you? Now, hoarding up on power now is going to be a great way to use the pulley multiple times to use that get down, which is the most effective tool if Penny is taken far away and you don't have to move her one at a time.
We are discarding the Trident of Evil here. That is a play I have not seen. I wonder what Ganon has under his sleeve. Oh, we'll probably see the return condition come up soon in that case. But that is risky. It's very, very risky. Trident of Evil is a very powerful card, especially in this deck. Oh, Get Down comes up for only 1 cost. Gonna be able to gain that power back, and Fate, Boomerang, and Fairy come up.
And Fate at the same time.
Very strong play, very strong play. Medusa here is going to be extremely close to winning. We'll see if Ganon can come back from this. Oh, the Wallmaster gets discarded. That might be an issue for Ganon. We are gonna go to Death Mountain, gain 1, play Moblins, use Link, Dark Link to discard the item on Link.
Oh, we have an exploitation to get that pulley out.
Ooh, very strong.
Well, held on to a couple of really good strategic cards there.
Yeah, definitely. That was really strong. I don't think there's any vandalisms. Oh, but it might get shuffled back. And here it is, but we are going to see Miss Bianca here. Yeah, we kind of really need to scoot Penny out of the cave first priority. Are we going to see 3, 4, 5? That is not enough to defeat Princess Zelda. But it is close. We're going to see next turn.
So, looks like we've got the pulley play. Daisy's been doing a great job on keeping the realm clear. Butterking's been picking an awful lot of effects,
Mm-hmm.
but he's been taking out heroes when they have shown up. Even more impressive, he hasn't been using the allies either.
Yeah, definitely. The allies in Medusa, I feel, are strong, but really not necessary and kind of risky as well. Brutus and Nero are fine, but it's Snoops that I personally am not a fan of. Ooh,
Uh,
Hylian Shield here, gonna get discarded
yes.
with Dark Link. Hmm.
Yeah, Snoops can be worth it if you're really getting buried and not uh, getting your tools. We have a message in a bottle, searching around again. Now this makes it more annoying because now those rescue aid societies and Orville and Evinrude, uh, about half of that fate tech just got much more powerful.
Yeah, the
And
rescuers
you
are
got
now on the board. That's going to suck quite a bit for Medusa. But she is still in a position of power here. We are going to see the pulley into a get down. Again. That is, yeah, that's going to be really, really strong. Snoops does get discarded, so does the telephone. This looks like a no ally run. Uh,
surprised the telephone. At least you give yourself an option, but then again, at this point, you kind of need to start cycling and turning, that get down into an engine loop because that is your most reliable tool.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Princess Zelda is defeated. The second prophecy has been fulfilled. Um, we are obtaining the Triforce of Wisdom here, and just in time for the Ganon theme to start playing. Perfect timing here. Triforce of Wisdom is going to be really strong. It's going to allow Ganon to choose what cards he wants to draw. Rescue Aid Society, I think, gets played here. Miss Bianca's gonna save Penny here.
Now,
Yeah.
what tools are left? We've gone through one blaster, we've gone through one reckless driving.
I think we've seen the other blaster get discarded, but I'm really not sure. I think I want that diamond. Yeah, is getting played for force them to like you, and the search. So we're gonna see a search. I think this is going to allow us to get our blaster back, unless we want get down. But I'm not too sure if that's what we're looking for here. Yep, the blaster is gonna come up.
Yeah, try and take out both of your big targets in something that is probably going to stick around.
Yeah, and then we're gonna then see the pulley to fetch back the get down. So this looks like it's going to be really good for Medusa. Impa and Destined Clash. Destined Clash is going to allow Link to move away from Hyrule Castle. But Impa is going to allow to play herself and then give Link an extra item. However, that will get rid of the Master Sword on him, which I don't think we want. We'll then move him to Death Mountain instead. Very, very strong. Gems here discarded. We do get that nice location fully uncovered, and we're gonna gain 3 here. We're also gonna be able to use, there it is, the Triforce of Power. That fate is never getting covered. That is going to help quite a lot. We're also gonna go ahead and move Dark Link over by 1. Triforce of Wisdom here is going to be really good.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So
fetch.
how do you get Link out if he's never played?
There is a card in Ganon's deck called Wicked Magics that you can either use it to discard an item on a hero that isn't the Master Sword or the Hylian Shield, or you get to find and play Link to the Death Mountain.
Interesting. Using the pulley again here instead of using that activate action on the blaster.
Yeah, we are fetching Reckless
Oh,
Driving.
we might have a combo play here. And a Swamp Mobile. Ooh.
Ooh,
Now we can get the combos going.
we're gonna go ahead and go
And
here.
probably using the play a card.
Oh,
Oh, on the get down instead.
we are not getting rid of the mice just yet. Darkling's gonna come up. I think we're gonna go ahead and pay one. Yeah, Octorok comes down. Ooh, that's not too good. Not at the location. Well, we don't have a choice to play at the location, but Octorok can only defeat at adjacent locations. So we are eventually gonna have to scoot him over.
Yeah.
Evinrude.
We have Evinrude and Orville. Yeah, you weren't. I wonder if there was a way you could have taken both of them out in one turn.
Maybe not in one turn, but
In
the next
order to
turn you
prevent.
could.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you had I Want That Diamond, then yeah, you could probably, like, played a ton of cards. But that doesn't look it's going to be the case. We're going to discard a lot of cards to get to the cards we need. This looks like a next turn Hyrule Castle for me.
Yeah. And
key-
Daisy is just letting Luke squat at the pawn shop. Not using Nero and Brutus makes more sense if he's not going to use that move ally action.
Yeah, definitely. He's just vibing there. He's having a blast. I think we're seeing Peace Returns come up. We are gonna. Oh, I guess not. What did get played? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and gain 4 here. Very good, very good. Scooting Octorok over. We do have access to that discard as well, and we're gonna see a Fate. Ooh, Orville's gonna come up, but he is not important right now. Chair Mouse, I think. Yep, that's gonna be the play here.
That's very brutal because that puts them both mice above Blaster and Reckless Driving. That's pretty much the worst thing that could have happened right now.
Yeah, right now is a really tough spot for Medusa. We are gonna need to find a way to get her the Chair Mouse. No bottom play, so no Reckless Drivings. I think we're just circumventing it, going for the get down here. We're gonna go here, gain 1. Playing Darknet, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Still not enough. I think we just want the Fate here. Moonshine comes down. Moonshine is a card I haven't seen a lot. When I hear is moved. Oh, on Miss Bianca. So whenever she moves.
It is a portable vandalism.
Yep, and she is at 6 now as well.
Rescue in a bottle, message in a bottle, rescue aid society, and on something that is already out of blaster range. Now suddenly Teddy's vulnerable, pulley, Swamp Mobile.
Destined Clash here is gonna hurt.
This is not where you want to be as Medusa.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, honestly, both of these just got hit really hard. Dark Link just got discarded off of Destined Clash. That's going to be an issue. Lost Woods here.
Can't during any turn. Oh, so we can condition into a condition. Was that on purpose?
Yep. That condition was meant to be able to be triggered in 1v1s as well, and not just like in free-for-alls. So I did circumvent it during the player's turn. I put it on any turn instead. Pretty neat, pretty cool. That's going to be really good for Ganon here. We are going to be able to retrieve the Dark Link.
Yeah, this is just adding insult to injury. Poor Medusa is absolutely buried.
Yeah, she is not able to empty her board here. That is going to bite her quite a bit. Again here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 away, and we can defeat Link. Um, However,
This is the kind of situation where Snoops almost becomes worth it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but then you'd also need Nero and Brutus, so. But I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I think the telephone here maybe would have been really nice. I think this is going to be a game we're going to see gain 1. We're probably going to see pay 2 for a Wall Master. Yup. And that is going to be game. Ladies and gentlemen, Butter King with the 2 wins. Wait, is it? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, just enough. That was still really well played by Babydaisylover. Unfortunately, too much pressure on the board.
I probably couldn't have done better myself.
Yeah, this is a really tough spot for Medusa to get out of. That is a lot of heroes on the board, a lot of covered actions. Very well played by both of them, though. We saw some really cool stuff from Medusa, actually. A lot of really nice combos. But Ganon ultimately is kind of just. He's able, if left unattended, he can get through. Like he's kind of scary that way. We did see at the beginning a lot of fates, and that worked really well, like really well. But that didn't look like it was enough for Ganon. He was just able to come through anyway and get rid of all those, because those were some strong ones. We saw the Master Sword, we saw the Hylian Shield, tons of boomerangs. He really did not have it easy.
I will take your word for it.
Yeah, I was actually very curious to see him discard the trident, but it kind of looks like he didn't need it, which is good for him. That was just, yeah, a very good job from both of them. Butter King is gonna be taking this one, and is moving to semifinals. Yeah, semifinals here. The bracket is not updated yet, but it will be, and it will be sent on the server. Well, the Wicked Warehouse server where all the players are. He's gonna be moving up. He'll be probably facing off against Jet X, Paranoia, or Mr. Anvil, depending on who is the winner of that first match, and then the match after that one. We'll get to know more about that once it gets scheduled. But short day today, just one game, but that was some pretty good games. I think that was fun.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, always a pleasure to see
Fun
Medusa.
characters to watch.
Yeah, Medusa especially can turn a game around like it's nothing. Like, she has so much recycling power, and Ganon with his oppressive field presence. And we saw before that, we saw the Swiper and Edgar. Edgar is always a pleasure to see.
Yeah.
I very much like that character as well. Swiper as well.
In my experience...
No, go ahead, sorry.
In my experience, Medusa's almost a reverse Snowball. Like, she needs to put a lot of maintenance into setting up, keeping her realm clear. But so you really can't. And some of it comes down to luck if you get some really bad fate draws. But the rough part about her is just by design, and it's not a bad thing, is that she's got a multi-turn win condition, which no other villain has. So if you disrupt her once, it's sometimes very difficult to cycle back around.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of cards. Well, I mean, Bernarda and Bianca, but anything paired to them is going to be really strong. Yeah, no.
Yeah, the chair mouse, the moonshine. I mean, it's all by it is definitely all by design, though. I've been keeping an eye on her ever since she showed up on Board Game Geek, and there was still the retreat in the deck.
Yeah, no, I think this is a very cool custom just because of how unorthodox it kind of feels, right? We don't have a deck like that. We do have like luck based or all that stuff where you start your turns, but um, she has to wait there for 3 turns. I think that's really cool from a thematic standpoint as well. Really like puts pressure on her like on that location. Like you can see the countdown going down and players going like, oh no, she's getting there, she's getting there, because there's no cards to put power back, right? It's all just stopping her. But then you get another
Yep.
get down and
Oh, that would
countdown
be
starts back.
so brutal if there was something that actually put power back on. I would cry.
Yeah, and it'd be really fun in a thematic standpoint because like how do you explain that? Like, oh, I forgot where the devil's eye was, I'm sorry.
Uh, Probably would have to be like the tide coming in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about the tide for a second. But no, I think that the deck is really cool. I mean, as usual, Failure Factory always puts out quality villains, and so does we saw two Swallowed creations go head to head with Edgar and Swiper. It's very cool stuff. Um, but yeah, so far we've seen a good variety of villains. Methinks. Um,
Yep. I know it's kind of a running joke that it's oh, it's all chicks, but that has slowed down, and B, I think people are looking outside the box, and some players are just playing what they like. If nothing else, I know Butter King has a preference for random, so that could get some unexpected picks.
yeah, and we've seen some pretty cool ones as well come out from that random. We did see the first match of the tournament was him picking random into Ganondorf and just cleaning house with it. Um, but no, it was some very cool. We have some really talented players playing with us, and we have some more coming up as well. Tomorrow we are gonna be able to see Mighty Ruler versus Agent P. Mighty Ruler has not played yet. He has had one of those lucky seed things going on. Um, but we have seen Agent P play though, and if I remember, he played. We saw him play Ganon again. What was the other character he played for that second game? I can't remember. Do you remember? Do you recall?
Agent. I
He
I
ha-
barely remember matches, let alone names. I am sorry, custom community. Forgive me.
it's
You're all
okay.
important.
He's pretty
You're all
recent. I
awesome.
wouldn't blame you. But he's been doing really good. He played against Pumpkin King, which is another recent addition to the Villainous family. Let's call it. Swiper. Cortosa says. Okay. Yeah. So I think it must have been Swiper then. But I don't remember Swiper though. Anyway, point is, we might have some really nice matches. A first timer in Mighty Ruler, and then Agent P in his second match. I
And we
just
might not have seen. We might not have seen him yet, but we've definitely seen his work. And I'm not just talking about Chick Rat. I almost said Rat again. Radcliffe's had a couple really good games.
yeah, actually, now I think about it, a lot of Mighty
Skinner's had a
Rulers.
couple really good games.
Yeah, his creations have been doing really good in the tournament. Uh, yeah, no, we've seen all three of them so far, and they've all been doing really solid. I would not be surprised to see more of it. And I am genuinely excited to see what comes next. Um, but yeah, I think that's yeah. We're gonna be able to see Mighty Ruler and Agent P tomorrow. I won't be hosting though. This will be on Swallet's channel. Um, is there anything else I'm forgetting? Anything you want to close off on?
Uh, oh, put me on the spot, why don't you? Uh, Thanks for watching and providing a whole bunch of entertaining games. It's uh, fun to see these in the spotlight between league seasons.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's a really good one. Big props to everyone who's playing and everyone who's watching. Ultimately, this whole thing is for us, but for you as well, and we're so happy to see the involvement, the commitment, the passion you people put into this. It's really something. It's one of a kind, and we're very, very proud to be part of this, of the first ever customs only tournament. In fact, we have some really awesome stuff planned for you, including a very very special finale. I guess I could slide it in just like that, but we are planning a pretty big, like a pretty nice and big event for the finale. We're gonna, well, I'm gonna have a nice set with a camera and everything. We're gonna probably, if we have time, we're gonna up the production value a little bit more, and whoever is in finals is going to do a best out of five. First to three wins.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna make this a big one, a big event. This is gonna be the big finale. Can't just sweep that under the rug like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Watch both players pick the same character 5 times in a row.
Chick Hicks, Chick Hicks, Chick Hicks, Chick Hicks.
Chi 5 times Chick Hicks mirror match.
Hell yeah, whoever is fastest wins. No, but honestly, in all seriousness, I think for both Chick and Bill, people have kind of understood how to fight them, right? I think that's what we're seeing. Less and less picks on these characters.
Definitely. I haven't really seen any chinks in Bill's armor yet. I don't think he's taken a loss, although Skinner definitely put up a good fight.
Wait, who didn't take a loss?
Bill hasn't had a loss yet, has he?
He has. He got 2-0'd.
Really?
Yeah, it was who was it?
That
It was
was the
Ryan.
Edgar matches, wasn't it?
Ryan 495 versus Lark. Lark won the first game with Monica because Ryan did not know how to play against Monica. Accidentally gave her hope in the first phase, and then round two, Lark picks Chick Hicks, and is able to. He was able to fate a surprising amount on Bill, and also Bill kind of suffered some really unlucky fates. We saw the Pacifica and Grunkle. We saw an early Mabel and an early Dipper. Bill did not have it easy for sure, but he did get to Odin,
Okay.
and that did bring him down a couple pegs on the
Lark.
tier list, or at least on Miss Fire's
Monica.
tier list.
Oh, Monokuma's in Monica's deck. That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. So we did see. I don't think there's. He was the Bill one trick, but we might see some more Bills in the future. The Chick Hicks one trick as well went down in first star 11. I don't know if we haven't. We don't have any other one tricks. We have a literal random pick. We do have the Monica on Lark though. No,
Well,
sorry.
I know there's still a few people want to see. I know not necessarily because of the pilots. I know for something gimmicky, a lot of people have wanted the Bean versus Shere Khan showdown
Oh yeah.
of the face down fates.
I've wanted to see Lotso for a while now. He's like the only other RNG character that we still haven't seen, and
Lotso would be fun.
He would have been
Like I'm
really
surprised
funny.
no one's been competent enough, just because he is so recent and not as many people might have practiced against him yet. That might be just kind of a surprise. How do I deal with this type of pick?
Who Lotso?
Lotso.
I mean, yes and no. He has been here for a while, but he is relatively recent. I think he's like 2 expansions, away or something.
Yeah, April, so 6 weeks. That's not too long.
6. Oh my gosh, he feels a lot older. maybe I'm just zip zooming through these things. A lot of
Yeah,
things has happened.
April 17th.
Damn. Damn. She. Yeah, no, I guess so much has happened in these past few weeks that it's just been, huh. Well, what do you know? Anyway, well, I mean, people have been picking up Magica, Finster, and, well, obviously Monica with Lark. So, that's really cool to see. At least we get to see some of those newer characters. Um, very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. I think I think that's about it for today, or rather tonight, if you're in my time zone. um, but yeah, it has been very fun. Thank you again, Jinx KB, for joining me today. Uh,
Always glad to be here when I can work it into my schedule. I love watching these.
yeah, they're always a blast. I also tend to watch these on my work shifts, but to be fair, I do work while I watch. So hey, at least there's that. Anyway, thank you again, everyone, for watching. Thank you for being here. And we
Uh,
will see you all very, very soon.
until next time, warehouse workers.
Oh, that one I like. Warehouse workers, very cool. All right, see everybody.